grueling day. Both players have suffered through hardships, but we are all the way at the end of the story. Grand finals, Chris versus Deliboid. Toon Link, of all characters, versus Steve.
After this, someone is going to be crowned best player in MDVA.
That's not
on the PRs of any contingency within MDVA. The best.
Good up there.
Who's it going to be?
Scouting him out just a little bit. Deliboid doing a great job here at the beginning. I am curious to see whose choice it was to go to Kalos to start, because this stage definitely feels like it heavily favors Steve. But as I say that, a forward air is all it took to close out that first stock. I feel like Toon Link gets a lot of stocks off the side, so maybe that's why he would want to be here. But the massive size of this stage, I feel like, gives Chris a lot of room to run away and mine.
We saw a similar game one. Oh wow, he went way too big there. I don't know why. That wouldn't have killed.
I think he was just looking for an extension. He's been pretty good at shooting that arrow right between the blocks in his path. This really is a story of like taking a shot at the king, though. Chris has been fairly dominant throughout most of this tournament so far. It's just a matter of can Deliboid bring him down a peg.
Yep.
Interesting.
I think he shot arrow into that.
Yeah, into the pressure plate. As we saw in their first set, if I remember correctly, great up smash. Deliboid took game one, and then Chris switched to Enderman and just ran house through him.
We're seeing it. You know, I often ask Playground, why you always switch to Dark Pit? And he says, because if I started on Dark Pit, I couldn't switch to him.
That's a great answer. A very succinct one at that. Up throw into the up air and another one just to continue this extension. Deliboid, hey, I mean, he's been playing hot. His hands are warm. Maybe Chris a little bit cold after waiting for so long in winner's side. This is looking a little rough for him at the moment. Okay, swinging for the fences with that up smash works sometimes, but going two in a row is kind of crazy. And a fantastic catch on the high recovery.
Well, you can't get 3 stocked here.
He did.
You just can't let it happen.
So now Chris is going to switch to the Enderman.
I would assume.
Do-do-do-do.
We're hanging in there. It's almost over.
Chris still not looking phased. He looks like he's ready to go, ready to close this all out. And he did switch to the Enderman. I was correct. We will have to see.
This is where it all changed last set. Opening run-up grab. I like to see that.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes it works. Sometimes it doesn't. Already we see a different game plan a little bit coming out from Chris. It seems like he's remembered what he's supposed to do, which is just set up his wall and maintain his distance. Right now, though, Deliboid untouched in this game so far. Is that the first time I've ever said something without it immediately becoming wrong?
Deliboid still untouched.
You sure you're testing the waters if it's gone over to you? There we go.
There you go.
Good use of the bomb there, just waiting patiently in the shield. Deliboid, I don't know if we're seeing something different out of Chris or Deliboid. This is looking very different from their set and winners.
That diamond.
Good forward, or dash attack rather. Imagine forward dash attack and backwards dash attack.
Isn't that what Terry has?
No, it's back special.
Back special. Yeah, I guess
Yo,
I can't
the
imagine
actual raw forward smash, just catching Deliboid running in.
That was at like 80 too.
Good use of the bomb. Wasn't able to get the follow-up, but an up smash on the landing will close it out. 2 stocks apiece in this game number 2. I wonder if
carry.
Chris does this on purpose.
Big
I feel
diamond.
I feel like he's lost game 1 quite a bit this top 8. Do you think he does it on purpose, like give his opponent a false sense of security and then absolutely mollywop them in the next game?
A lot of great players drop early games.
Yeah,
It's a known thing.
this is true. As a top player, you have 2 options. You either never drop games at all, or you always drop the first game.
Yeah. You think it's more pressure for Chris, not only because he's the first seed and he's had that pressure all day, but because he knows he's probably going to get PR after this.
You think so? Yeah, that's probably true.
Only get 1 shot.
Oh,
sometimes,
that
you know.
block disappearing at the exact right time for Deliboid to just die from that forward smash. Good timing for Chris.
He's handled all the pressure today.
Deliboid has been really just crazy with those up smashes, and they work half the time. It really is like, I'm not saying that he's just doing it mindlessly, but it's kind of crazy to me how he just keeps going for it. He has a lot of confidence in his own play.
Well, he's kind of made me a believer in the move, to be honest. It's a lot better than I thought.
Having confidence in your own play is like a very important step to becoming a better player, so I respect it.
He's just pushing buttons. Let him go.
All right. I'm here trying to give him his props. You're just like, oh, he's just
I'm talking
mashing.
about Chris.
Oh.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
I didn't know you could do that. It's a shame it didn't work.
That neutral air just wasn't high enough to close out that stock. And yeah, the minecart into the back air will close out that stock, and that's game number 2 going in the favor of Chris.
It's the guy who's not wavered all day. I've been watching him.
Yeah. I've said it twice already, I think, and I'll say it again. Chris has been the most composed player of the evening. His facial expression does not change, win or lose. He's just always ready for the next game. Speaking of the next game, we're going straight back, baby, into Smashville. Deliboid saying that the stage was not the reason. Let me adjust my game plan. Although so far it's not looking good for him. 53% right off of the bat. Hey, actually, he answers right back with 50-odd% of his own.
Boot up. Listen to some KK.
Good up tilt, just sharking
Maybe
under that.
it was too mean on it. It's not bad. He's got some hits.
He does. He's got some bangers.
I was just jealous because, you know, he's got more money than me. You know,
He's a celebrity.
You know, I was just hating on his game because I don't play that well.
Yo, what an incredible call out on that air dodge with the down air.
Strong start for Deliboid. Game 3.
Good back air. He's already racking up a lot of percent as well. An unfortunate SD. I will say a forced SD because he was scared of the anvil, but regardless, very unfortunate for him.
Crazy
that
roll.
gold
E50.
is so fast. That gold is so fast.
Yeah.
That's all it does, right? It just adjusts frame data.
I have no idea.
Like the power's more or less the same. It just makes moves quicker.
I don't want to know anything about Steve. I'd rather like him.
Bruh. You blissful ignorance type beat.
Tell me when I'm not right.
Fair enough. Okay, the forward smash from the gold, not strong enough to close out the stock. Good ledge trap setup there. Yeah, that was a rough situation. Not where you want to be as Deliboid. Hey, but a really good call out with that forward air.
Deliboid, it's looking a bit rough. You gotta get some momentum here.
Yeah, he's definitely, he keeps putting up these L's. He really predicting his victory in this set.
He's just not breaking down the walls.
Sometimes you just gotta open up to people, you know?
He's getting caught in the scramble.
All right, throwing out these mine carts, and Deliboid trying his best, but Chris is doing a fantastic job of just keeping his distance. This time, not getting called out nearly as hard, slowing down the pace of the game.
He's also been sitting. He's not getting bombed out of the bunker anymore. He's just going to sit there and shield. That's his new plan.
And that's what I'm saying. He's slowed down the pace of the set quite a bit.
Oh.
Great use of the bomb.
Whoa!
Yo.
He won that for a second.
Yeah. That was a very...
Oh,
no, that's
just jumps right
the
in
second time we've seen someone jump right into the cart. It's so
He started to
unfortunate.
get the momentum back, too, and then he immediately gets crushed.
Jumping into that cart is one of the saddest ways to lose a stock. Just jumping right into it. You know you made a mistake. You were trying for something.
Worse than that, getting caught by the grab cart.
Yeah, and just falling to your death.
Not realizing it in time. You're a fast faller. You don't mash out in time.
Like, it feels almost as bad as just getting sucked off the ledge by a DDD, right? Like, it's rough.
No. It doesn't feel as bad, because at least if you get sucked off by a DDD, you're like, well, that was a DDD, you know? That's worse.
That's his gimmick.
That's his gimmick. Or Kirby, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, right now, this could be the last game of the tournament. Deliboid needs to bring it back, and he's doing a very good job of it right now. That uppy not going to kill just yet, but it's very close. And the boomerang into the forward air, that was a 0 to death.
Yeah.
Is it the same song? Have we gotten the same song all 3 times
God
that we've come
forbid,
to this
right?
stage?
Play it again, Sam.
All right, good use. Hello? Hello?
He's fun.
Hello?
He's fun.
Good catches, though, from Deliboid, and a nice up tilt as well. Again, remains untouched. Are we going to see 2?
Yeah,
Nope.
no, he's just a bit out there.
There we go. Finally getting some damage on the board, and just like that, 56% to his name. It is insane to me how quickly Steve can rack up damage when he gets the combo he needs.
It's what he does.
It really is.
Yeah.
It's what he does best. Mining for resources and then just making your life a living hell.
I feel like if they made Steve bad, my cousin would have been sad. You know?
Oh, but a great combo from the bomb into the up air. Deliboid, really strong showing here, making a case for that bracket reset.
He's got to take 2. And first, actually, he's got to take this.
A good call out with that back air.
Don't get 3 stuck. Don't get 2 stuck. Hey, Chris, did you think about
that? Have you maybe considered not getting 2 stuck?
He's on the verge here. Oh, boy.
Man. Steve needs so few interactions to take stocks, though. This is rough. Being able to forward air Steve out of his minecart is insane to me. Shooting the arrow over the wall, and great use of the projectiles again. Like we keep saying, the pressure that he builds, even when Chris is hiding behind that barricade. Good air dodge. I respect it. He wasn't confident that he was going to be able to find the hit, so he just air dodged through it.
A little stare down in the scramble.
Yo, oh my God. I love what I'm seeing from Deliboid. He is mixing up his approaches, mixing up the follow-ups, and an up smash straight out of the minecart for a 2-stock. Deliboid staying alive in the set, going into game 5 of set number 1 of Grands. Do we think that there will be a bracket reset, or is Chris going to close it out right here, right now? What do you think?
What was the second option?
Is Chris going to close it out, or is Deliboid going to reset?
I think that's the one. That's the one.
You think so?
The Chris option.
The Chris option.
I think that's the one, in my estimation.
I can't say I disagree with you. I think Chris is going to close this out. However,
nobody's played better against Chris than Deliboid.
Yeah, 100%.
Nobody.
Which is
not even close.
Yeah.
Chris has cooked everybody by a far larger margin.
Yeah, Deliboid having a much stronger showing than anyone else so far. I mean, we saw Generic get 3-0'd. Deliboid at least keeping this competitive. Right now, Chris playing with a little bit more fire, seems to be a little more up to the speed that he needs to be at, and the APM has gone on significantly. We are seeing so many more combos, so much more building, just throwing out move after move. He is making Deliboid to work for it. If he wants this reset, he's going to have to fight for it.
Now I got a bad memory, but has he made a big comeback against Chris?
Yes, he made one, I think.
I know he made a big comeback against Min Min.
Yes, also that.
Oh.
I mean, he's doing a relatively good job of avoiding all of these options. Good get-up attack there, for example. But it's rough. There's so much that he needs to be careful about and so much that he needs to avoid. The APM, again, like I said, from Chris is just off the charts. He's thrown out so many moves, building up so many walls. And the walls are getting thicker as well. The boomerang going straight through that little hole.
Oh, kicking conversion.
Ooh, almost had it. Wasn't quite enough.
Went deep there.
Oh,
Yeah,
getting a little bit overzealous, unfortunately, and Chris calling him out for it.
That seems to only have worked on like one stock left, or 2 stocks left.
Hey, but he's keeping this rather competitive. 120% on Chris already. Just one strong hit is all he'll need to close out the stock.
Well, he needs to close it now. He's got double diamond.
Yeah, this is
Full iron.
okay. Good use of the arrow to get that pressure off of him a little bit there. The forward air not enough just yet. Dash attack also not enough.
Jeez.
Good use of the arrow, but panicking just a little bit, I think. Deliboid needs to slow it down. I think he's realizing that he's playing scared. That forward air was very good. And it's rough when Chris already has diamond on deck. Deliboid needs to find his openings. He needs to be able to keep up that pressure that he had before. But Chris is just not letting him. He is very patiently waiting behind the wall. He's more than content with letting this draw out. Good up smash. Ooh, the anvil not enough just yet. Oh, yeah, that forward air. Oh, it's not enough, actually, just yet. Good DI from Deliboid. Yeah, I understand. The panic air dodge was expected, unfortunately.
I'm not really sure what he was supposed to do there, to be honest.
Okay, good situation. No, getting hit by the minecart, though. Up airing him out of it. And another one for his troubles, and the forward air out of the minecart. Deliboid not going down without a fight.
One last gasp of shouting from the crowd for Deliboid.
We're hearing this chance of one more stock for the bracket reset. Yep. Everybody wants the hometown hero. I don't know. Yeah, they're both the hometown. Ooh, okay. Interrupting the build. Not able to get the diamond because of it.
Oh, he didn't get it.
I think he did. Yeah,
he did get it. Wow.
He has diamond on deck. Deliboid really needs to play a little bit more carefully here. He's playing with fire. They say that pressure creates diamonds. Can Deliboid create the diamond to combat Chris?
That's so fire. How has nobody said that yet?
I'm sure somebody has.
I haven't heard it.
Oh, my lord. What a terrible position to be in for Deliboid. Yo, great use of the boomerang into the forward air and good air dodge as well. Both players playing so well, picking their openings, picking their moments. Great use of the bomb. Hitting him out of the minecart, saving himself a little bit of trouble.
Oh, he does, yeah.
Yo, okay, he didn't get spiked. Okay. He's still, no, and the anvil on the ledge. Chris finds what he needs and closes out a game number 5, crushing the dreams of Deliboid. And Chris is our Xanadu Arcadian winner.
Fulfilling my dreams of Chris winning. That I called at the start of this. Hey, shoutouts to Chris. Great play.
What a nail biter of a grand finals. Chris showing why he was the #1 seed, and Deliboid making a very strong case for himself. Very, very, very close to a bracket reset. Unfortunately, like I said, for generic name, and like I said, for Turtle King, today was just not his day.
It was.
Today was Chris's day. He was playing on fire throughout the entire tournament. Deliboid was really the only one that made him sweat. And Chris is your Xanadu Smash Ultimate Arcadian winner.
Arcadian chip.
Spring, Arcadian, Xanadu, Smash
Listen,
Ultimate.
you said it the best. It was Chris's day, and
It was.
everybody felt it. I felt it. Chat felt it to their own dismay.
Yeah.
But it was Chris's day. Love it or hate it, Chris was the man today. What are you